What is up, everyone? This is part 3 of our 10-part series, and today we're talking all about rules and regulations. So getting right into it, the only state that is just like very questionable if I would even start a business there would be Alabama. Sorry for you Alabamans. They're just super strict there and classify almost everything as dentistry. But anyways, let me tell you how this is legal. First of all, we're using an over-the-counter product, okay? So we're not using a prescription strength product. Literally, anybody can buy this product. Also, our consent forms are very thorough. So your client is signing everything to not hold you liable, obviously. You also carry insurance. Insurance is very inexpensive. It starts at $10 a month. I, in 5 years, have never had one unhappy customer in anything legal. But just know that your consent form covers you, your insurance covers you, okay? There are such thing as self-application states, and essentially, so the self-application states are essentially the same exact thing that I teach you. The only difference is when you get to actually applying the gel to your client's mouth or to your client's teeth, your client just applies the gel themselves, which they hold a mirror and apply the gel themselves. Very self-explanatory, very easy. It actually even makes it easier on you. Again, I have several friends in the industry that are in self-application states that are wildly successful, have had businesses for 7+ years. So that's not an issue. And like I said, if anything, it makes it easier on you. So again, if the client is applying it themselves, then that holds you not liable for absolutely anything because you're not applying the gel to the client. You are not applying the product that lifts the stains out of their teeth. And also, while we're talking about it, if you Google anything in this industry about the legalities and if it's legal or not, you are going to get you are going to be so confused because some things are like, yeah, you can do it. And then other things are like, hell no, you can't do that. You have to be a dentist or a dental assistant or a hygienist, whatever it is. Make sure whatever article you're looking at, it is by the government, not a dentist, not the board of dentistry, not the dental association. None of those have any say in the matter. Of course, they don't want us to be infringing on this industry. It's a billion-dollar industry, so I get that. I get why they're upset, but also it's not illegal. So stop coming at us and stop scaring people into thinking that it is illegal. And I hate to break it to them, but it's not rocket science to put a retractor in someone's mouth, apply a gum barrier, apply the gel to their teeth, and put them under a light. I understand there could be underlying issues with the teeth in the mouth. That is why I always suggest you do your homework where you're getting certified. Are they teaching you the anatomy of the teeth? Are they teaching you conditions of the teeth? Are they teaching you everything that goes into sensitivity and how your clients can react to the product? Blah, blah, blah. Do your research. This is why I'm doing all these videos. But anyways, make sure that it is by the government if you're reading articles and researching. So all of this to say, if you are not in Alabama, then you are most likely able to do teeth whitening in your state. And shoot me a message. If you are confused about a certain state, hit me up. I know a ton of people in all different states that have very successful businesses, and they usually are always super helpful about if someone has questions, whatever the case may be. But I always do research for my students and potential students and reach out to these businesses also. So hit me up. I would love to help you with this. If you need more clarity around this subject, then message me. I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday.